I'm here with Markus Antl, the Director of Global Sales and Marketing at Greentube. Now, Greentube has been in the news a lot this year. What are your reflections on 2026 so far for the company and the online casino space as a whole?
Well, 2026 has been another year of actually quite important growth in various aspects. So we, on the one hand, grew into new markets and are still doing so. And on the other hand, we grew massively with existing clients in various territories. And in addition, we put a strong focus actually on content, on improving our content, on looking more in towards localization in certain markets, but also find the right recipe for the next global hit.
And Greentube has expanded into and strengthened its presence in multiple international markets in 2026. Which new markets are particularly exciting to you and why?
So there are several, to be honest. Last year we entered South Africa in April after quite some preparation, so we were happy to be there. We are now adding more and more operators as we speak, so there are several lined up for the next weeks. We see the growth, we see the potential. The market is actually huge. The concurrencies are huge. We've never seen so many players playing at the same time. That was quite a challenge. But we prepared and we are better prepared than ever right now. And I'm looking forward to seeing more games being certified there and going live and see how much more of market share we can grasp. On the other hand, the US, we entered several years ago. More states were added every year. And there we can also see that we did our homework. We looked at what are the market needs, what do we need to do in terms of localization, game mechanics. We had quite some success stories already, and now it's really like harvesting that, working even closer with our partners, doing more in promotions, and adding additional hit games for US players and our operators in the US.
And how important has the localization factor been in Greentube's efforts to scale the business worldwide? And where are the big challenges for the company in growing internationally?
I think that's it's the mix that makes the magic. You cannot go only localization because that also gets very expensive. Because you can use it maybe for one market, maybe two. While of course, if you go towards a global hit, you can use it everywhere. However, we can see a strong localization in various markets. We saw it in the Netherlands. We see that in the US, there's a certain kind of appetite games where we are very successful within Europe. They simply don't work because of their mechanics or because of the style. So we had to look at what we need to do there, and it's very important to do so, especially when you enter a new market. This can give you a kickstart if you look at localization. Don't just blindly apply what you did before. So yes, it's very important, but at the end, as I said, the mix is the magic. I think our percentage differentiation between localized content and global content is 20 to 80. 20 local content and 80% actually working for the masses, and that works very well for us. And we continue with this strategy going forward.
And what's next on your strategic agenda before the end of the year, and then looking further ahead?
So we have Alberta opening up now on 13th of July. We're prepared. We have the license in hands. We're now actually also prepared with, I think, already 6 to 10 operators that are ready to go live. Very much looking forward to that because it has been quite some work. Then we have Bulgaria that we will enter towards the end of the year. Also very excited about that because it has been on my agenda for a long time already. We're quite successful in Romania and there are very much similarities. And then, like I said, nurturing more the established relationships we have in the US and in various markets to see what we can do with our content, how we can get more out of also the operators' experience to do even better games for their players, to find out the recipe for the new hit when changing mechanics slightly. But also continue what we were always doing, like building great game families, great franchises. We've seen it in the previous years. That's Piggy Prizes, Starlight Jackpots, the Diamond Link series. We managed to grasp a little bit from every player's need, so to say, and applied it to our games. Created nice families, nice brands, and now we can, with slight changes, try new mechanics that also work for the most time, and continue this path to provide the best content for our players and operators worldwide.
You'll be meeting lots of different companies and organizations here at IGB Live. So what do you think makes Greentube an ideal partner for them?
I think one big part is experience. I mean, we've been in the industry for quite some time already. We have a lot of experience in regulated markets. We entered several regulated markets in the previous years. So we know what needs to be done, how to enter a new market, how to engage with the operator, how to listen to the details to make sure we provide the right products for our partners, but also for a certain regulation. And then, of course, with Greentube, you can, if you want and if it's allowed, you can actually get your content online, land-based and mobile at the same time if you want to and if it's possible. So this 360-degree approach is something that we've worked on for several years already, and we're happy to provide. And I think this is quite unique.
Thank you very much, Markus. It was lovely getting to speak with you.
Thank you.